Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an unexplained megalithic site video on the Sunken City off of Cuba. Before I get into this though, if you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content on all of your social media platforms, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me, and check me out over on Rumble for my political commentary and weekly current events. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there, including the Devo Poland Chronicles. There's two. There's about to be a third one as soon as I get it finished. I'm almost done with it. The first one is Vanguard 1. The second one is Task Force Terminus. It is a study of humanity from an alien perspective. It is space warfare. It's got alien ships and all kinds of stuff in there. It's I like to think it explores humanity on different levels. So it's got interesting characters, a lot of action, a lot of adventure. So good character development. So hope you find something you like on my page. I hope you get it and I hope you like it. Okay, here we go. The Sunken City off of Cuba. More and more researchers are finding archaeological sites that make no sense and simply should not exist. I did videos on the Sunken City off of New Orleans, the Yonaguni Monument, and others. Go and check them out. Excuse me. Essentially, these sites prove that there was at least one advanced pre-flood civilization in the world. It explains many of the megalithic sites that I talk about, and it completely destroys the official mainstream archaeological narrative. There's a man named Michael Cremo who wrote a book called Forbidden Archaeology. He maintains, and I agree with him, that mainstream science is hiding stuff from us. It's that simple. In 2001, researchers were using sonar to scan the seafloor west of Cuba. They were looking for sunken ships and signs of possible oil drill sites because they were looking to make money. They picked up anomalies that they were hard-pressed to explain away. It looked like strange shadows and noise. Then they started really looking at it. The images started to take shape. Massive stone-like blocks arranged in rectangular formations with right angles and what looked like organized patterns. Excuse me. There appeared to be walkways between the blocks. This was not randomly scattered debris. This was organized and arranged. Rectilinear formations. It looked like ruins, and the sheer size of the area was breathtaking, possibly 8 square miles. What's more fascinating, all of this was found at a depth of between 2,000 and 2,500 feet. There were geometric groupings that suggested roads or plazas, and some of the blocks resembled pyramids. The team needed to verify their findings, so they sent remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, down to get pictures, and those pictures rocked the scientific community. The ROVs revealed structures that resembled carved stone. There was nothing natural about this site. It captured rectangular stones, squares made out of blocks of stone, and what looked like step pyramids. There appeared to be roads and walkways between the structures and great open patios. This was not a haphazard assortment. This was arranged and organized. There was a circular area made of rectangular blocks, excuse me, and a corridor over 100 feet long. Then the ROV's camera panned across a pyramid-shaped stone and captured definitive proof that this was man-made. Excuse me, a staircase perfectly proportioned, stretching from the top down to the seabed. The stone samples they brought up were granite. Granite doesn't form on the ocean floor. Granite, you have to dig for granite. Okay? This was a man-made structure between 2,000 and 2,500 feet, excuse me, below the surface. Again, granite is not formed below the ocean. It is quarried and cut. At that depth, the city site had to have been built between 10,000 and 50,000 years ago, maybe longer. Some scientists theorize that there was a land bridge connecting Cuba and the mainland. The bridge crumbled and sunk the site. Now, there's no way to really be certain about that until somebody investigates it. This site is unexplainable because there are no records that far back. Some of the samples brought up were volcanic, and there are no geological records of any volcanic activity in the area. Where did this site come from? Where did the volcanic rock come from? The 10,000 to 50,000 plus time frame predates Göbekli Tepe. It is so far outside the archaeological record that it demands a rewrite of all human history. Mainstream science simply refuses to investigate this site. I wonder why that is. I recently did a video on the human mother civilization from the continent of Mu. This theoretical continent explains a lot of our historical theories, like ancient aliens and advanced pre-flood civilizations. It gives them credit. Could this sunken city be one of their settlements? The ramifications of what we may find are staggering. The fact that the site exists at all is mind-blowing. The fact that mainstream science refuses to investigate this site at all speaks volumes. Again, Michael Cremo's book, Forbidden Archaeology, is a must-read if you're into this kind of thing. It's a thick book, and Michael Cremo is not a writer. He's a scientist, so it's a tough read. It reads like a tech journal, like a scientific journal. But the information in there, your jaw will drop, I swear. I've got the book in there on the shelf. One thing you need to understand is that I believe Michael Cremo was right when he says the mainstream science is hiding stuff from us, because they've been teaching their narrative for so long, they can't afford to change it for whatever reason. I'd like to know what that reason is. That's just me. Now, if anybody else has any other comments or any other information on this, please put it down there. I correlated 7 different articles to write this. So there's got to be more out there. And if somebody else has more, maybe some updated information, please put it down there. I appreciate everybody's help. And, that's all I got for this. But hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all.